You want to get tint done on your car, but where do you start? There's so many brands, there's so many different categories. How do you know what to pick? We're gonna talk about that today. So my goal for this video is to help you guys choose between the different categories of tints that are available and what to look for within those categories, as well as how to differentiate between the brands that are in those categories. There's a lot of science behind tints and why some are better than others. This video isn't gonna be that. We're not gonna go into the science. We're just really going to stick to the meat and potatoes of things and cover the materials that you'll need to decide what tint is best for you, because everyone has different needs when it comes to tinting. So there's a few different types of categories when it comes to tint as far as what to choose. First thing you want to do when deciding on what tint to get is ask yourself, what is your reason in getting window tint? Is it for privacy reasons? Is it for heat rejection? Is it for both? Is it for neither? I don't know. You gotta ask yourself that, because depending on what you answer and how you answer it is gonna affect where we go with this. I'll run through the categories that we'll talk about as far as tint goes, and then you can see which category best suits your needs. So the first category of tints is the dye films. Dye films are the most basic window tint material, I guess you can say. It's usually the cheapest. It's also known to be the lowest quality. You'll normally find these around $75 to about maybe $150, maybe $200. Dealerships are the ones that normally give these to you for free when you buy a new car from them. So pros and cons of having dye films. Pros, it's cheap. 2, if you only care about privacy and you just want to have darker tint and that's your main focus, dye films is perfect for that, because that's pretty much their main thing. They have a little bit of heat rejection, but it's not much. Some of the most common cons with dye films is that they don't block that much heat. They also turn purple and bubble up. When you think of like bad window tints that are like purple and bubbly, you're probably thinking of dye films. Now keep in mind, not all dye films do this. It's just, unfortunately, majority of them do. Just look for a high quality one. So typically look for one that has like a lifetime warranty, and you should be okay. And try to stay away from like the lower end price range of this, because even if anything happens and there's like a lifetime warranty, more than likely they'll replace it. Dye films are also films that you will find in like the lower range when it comes to darkness levels, like 20%, 15, 10, 5%. Normally those will be dye films. So the next category that we will talk about will be the ceramic films. I'm sure you probably heard of the word ceramic. It's thrown around a lot in window tinting business, I guess. It's become such a buzzword that it's really sort of lost its meaning. Ceramic films block more heat than dye films, and they have been known to block the most amount of heat for quite some time, for many years now. Ceramic films now are really actually mid-level films. That's because there's films out there now that block more heat than even ceramic. So don't get so caught up in the word ceramic, because they don't block the most amount of heat. They do better than dye films, but they're not the best, especially if heat rejection is your main priority in getting window tint. Pros of having a ceramic tint: 1, they block way more heat than dye films. 2, they're higher quality, so you don't really get that bubbling or changing color so often. Cons is that it's usually more expensive than dye films. A lot of manufacturers and a lot of shops will throw in the word ceramic in their tints. There's a lot of ceramic tints out there. They're actually like hybrids, meaning they have a bit of dye in them, or they have a bit of metallic, which is another category we'll sort of talk about in a second, in mixed with the ceramic to get the heat rejection. So it's not a pure ceramic tint. And the problem with that is you'll have like signal interference. Maybe it'll change colors, right? Because it has some dye in it. So if it's not a pure ceramic tint, you're not getting the full potential, the full capacity of what it can do for you. There's only a couple of brands out there that I know that are pure ceramic, but most of them are just a hybrid. Now the next category we'll talk about is metallic films. We're not gonna go too deep into this because it's sort of like a dying category, I guess you could say. They block a lot of heat. The problem is they interfere with cell phone signals and radio signals and things like that. So you really won't see this in most tint shops you go to. But if you do see metallic films, you probably don't want to get that. You'll find films that block more heat than that and are higher quality, and you don't have to deal with this whole cell phone signal interference. Now the last category that we'll talk about is a newer one. It's called IRD, and it stands for infrared dispersion. This has replaced ceramic tint in terms of heat rejection. They block the most amount of heat. If heat rejection is your primary concern and you're trying to protect your skin and keep the interior as comfortable as possible, you really want to look at IRD films. Pros of IRD: blocks the most amount of heat out of all the categories. As I mentioned earlier, this is the perfect film if heat rejection is your main concern. The cons of IRD film: it's a bit more of an investment compared to ceramic films and dye films, because you're paying for that technology to get the higher heat rejection. So if that's not a main concern for you, then maybe this isn't right for you. IRD films are very limited, so you're not gonna find this everywhere. If you want this, you can go on the website and you can find a dealer near you. They can install it for you. So those are the 3 main categories as far as tints go. Just to recap, if your main concern is privacy, then you can go with a high quality dye film and that should do the job for you. But if your main concern is heat rejection, you're gonna want to at least look at ceramic tints or IRD films. Let's talk about how to decide between which brands to get within those categories. Your main concern is getting privacy and you decide that dye film is the way to go. You want to look at the VLT percentage. There's a spec sheet for every tint out there that tells you how dark that film is. If you see a film that has a VLT percentage of 5%, that means it allows in 5% of the light, which means the lower the VLT percentage number, the darker the film is. So for example, a VLT percentage of 70 is a lot lighter than a VLT percentage of 5. Now, if heat rejection is your main concern, you want to look at the TSER number, as I mentioned earlier. So that's how much heat is gonna get blocked inside the car. So the higher the number, the more heat rejection you will get. As long as the VLT percentages are the same or very close, then you can look at the TSER percentage and compare those two. Whichever one has the highest TSER percentage, that will be the film that will block more heat. You'll notice that the higher end films, that are, even if they're clear like this, will block more than even dark films like this if they're like dye. So it's really cool. Just look at the spec sheets, which you can find on any film out there if it's a reputable film. So hopefully that helps, guys. Again, we're trying to cut to the meat and potatoes of things because talking about tinting can get really in depth. We can talk about wavelengths and like all that stuff, but what I just gave you guys should be more than enough for you to start deciding on what film to get and helping you pick the right film pretty much from the get-go. But I know some of you probably have more questions, so if you want, just leave your questions down below in the comments. I'll try to answer them. But yeah, hopefully that helps. I'll see you guys next time.